All right. So here's something interesting, man. I don't know how many of you people are into this story. It's been going viral all this week. There's this guy named Reckless Ben who has a YouTube channel, and he's part, fight back guy, investigative journalist, part Nathan Fielder. He basically, people get wronged by companies and he trolls them into making it right. And then he's also gone undercover and invaded cults and religions, and very interesting dude. So he does this. This guy reaches out to him about a Lego set that his dad's been collecting since the 80s, Lego sets. They're worth over $200,000. There's apparently this store called Bricks and Mini Figs, that you can sell collections to them. And, they apparently put a consignment deal together for this guy's dad's Legos. And then all hell breaks loose because new management takes over. So we took we put a little package together, go over, and as we speak every day, more and more stuff comes out about this story. It's really, the internet's all in with this shit. And I thought it was very interesting. I watched it and I was hooked. And so I figured, let's fucking check it out.
Man spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever. It's estimated to be worth around $200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
Now, what's funny about this dude is he's like, he gets into arguments with people all the time. These businesses, whatever they are. He gets sued all the time. He stays calm, cool, and it just makes them angrier and angrier. It's like this stoner surfer dude going, no, we had like a contract, it's like, he's like, are you retarded? The guy's just yelling at him.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment, I promised Brian that I would not end this video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. But anyways, the thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and Minifigs.
Bricks and Minifigs, the biggest toy store of its kind.
Is the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego.
Has anybody in the chat ever been to one of these stores? Because there was a friend of my kid from whatever that had a birthday party at a Bricks and Minifigs out here. As soon as I go, what a fucking dump. I'm like, what? This is shit. The store is shit. The employees, I'm like, if I'd be embarrassed to give my kid a birthday party. I'd rather do it in a fucking backyard.
Yeah, we have it's actually the Lego store. It's at the mall in North Jersey. And, but I don't think you have birthday parties there, but it's just, they have all that Lego shit.
Yeah. And they got like bins just out in the open of just Lego parts. I'm like,
Store.
For collectors, Bricks and Minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos. So what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local Bricks and Minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere, Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like, all the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and fill the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the franchise.
So like that Millennium Falcon, this is stuff from back in the day. It's worth fucking money, as silly as this shit is.
I mean, have you bought a Lego set recently?
They're not cheap. The new
They're
ones,
not
right?
cheap at all, man. They're like hundreds of dollars, some of them.
Fucking crazy.
And you got to put it together. It's like the best scam.
know.
It's like
I know.
I want that shit made totally if I'm buying it for like $400.
Yeah, you get on the floor with my son, and like 10 minutes later, he's like, I gotta see you. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it's like, let me hail a cab. Then the guy goes, all right, you're driving. Throws you the keys. You're like, huh?
Right.
What?
This woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country. I reached out to corporate to let them know, hey, this is something that's coming up in the next like 4 to 5.
By the way, not a great sign when the owners of the store are like, time to move out of the country.
Right.
months.
She told
And for health reasons, like, let's leave where the best healthcare possible is available to us and go to a third world country.
And I don't think jail is very healthy. So yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, you guys are moving. Where you guys moving to? Tampa or no, Azerbaijan? Okay, cool.
The whole collection is about 90 to 120K, not 200. Well, listen, I mean, it's insane. $90,000 worth of Legos is still fucking bananas.
With collectibles, it's what they're willing to pay. You know,
correct. And who knows what happens? You know, Harrison Ford drops dead. Now the Millennium Falcon is worth twice as much. You know.
head corporation that she was planning on selling the store. So the corporation actually was able to find a buyer to buy it from her.
They let me know that they had somebody who was interested in purchasing a franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. It wasn't until Brandon got there that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called.
So imagine that's your bosses, essentially, corporate, calling up, threatening you to get the fuck out of the store, right?
I told corporate I wasn't.
It's crazy, right? It's not even, we're not even on the iceberg. Forget about the tip. We're not even on it yet.
Comfortable leaving that night without the inventory. I was also told I was not going to be able to stay there long enough to do that inventory.
But we don't just have to take this woman's word for it. She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
And this is why I love this kid, the way he does this stuff, is he has video footage backing up almost everything that he's talking about. And if he doesn't have it from his end, he requests it from the police departments, you know, so he goes full retard.
I wanted to get to the bottom of this, so I interviewed Elvis Costello. I wanted to know what he was like.
All the footage and evidence.
I asked him, do you know an Allison, or was that just a name that came to you?
This is there in the security cam footage. It's him at the store kicking her out. In that footage,
so there's like some Lego mafia, right? Like
Dude,
some consortia going on.
It's crazy because the cops are legit helping them with this crooked shit.
Wow.
Over Legos. It's crazy.
Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay.
Listen to this answer.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. If taking on the business, he takes on all that kind of side from
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman got kicked out of her own store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it. So Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Called the store and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taken over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah, I am the owner of about half your store's inventory. All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, well, I don't know anything about that. I said, well, you better get to learn about it because I have a contract, I have photo evidence, video evidence, like that is our collection. So I went down to the store, brought a copy of the contract. We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back. We can go that route or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's going to happen.
Wow.
If we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long, and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth or what you ever would have gotten on it, that it ain't worth it, man. So if that's the route you want to go, and I go, that's really the route you want to go, rather than just letting me walk in there, and he goes, no.
Wow.
What am I to do at that point?
Bricks and Minifigs knows that this family,
that's insane.
Yeah.
Like it's like an evil, it's like a movie. It's like an evil villain going, like breaking character and showing you who he really is at that moment.
That's what I felt like watching this whole thing. Is like, this is a movie. Like, this is a straight up movie. The twists, the turns, the people popping up, the way the links these guys go to figure stuff out about this company, about the store, it's brilliant. Check it out. We're just getting started.
Especially with the father's health.
But this could be something that could really hurt Lego. I mean, this could be a thing where people go, fuck Lego, I'm never gonna use that shit again.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there is stuff happening. So this video came out 2 weeks ago. The actual case itself and what's been going on has been going on for years. He's been filming this for years. Wow. This guy. So it just came out 10 days ago and it blew up. And since that part 1 10 days ago, almost every other day, something drops when it comes to this story. And it's not Lego, it's a third party. Yeah, but Lego can, distance themselves from them and say, look, you can't use our products if you're going to fuck people over. You can't be repping us. They're not at fault, but the problem is technically they're not affiliated with Lego officially. They're a reseller, right?
Doesn't have the resources to take them to court, and almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos.
So that's the other thing. So they're taking all this dad's Legos, taking promotional pictures with them, and putting it on their social media for this guy to see, just rubbing his fucking face in it.
At this point, it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face that's what I just said. They stole the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled. How the hell can a corporation get away with doing that?
Yeah.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs. We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his...
Let me tell you what's the most dangerous thing for a company. People with internet and free time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we rated these guys.
And stuff back.
But right after they started,
those are my Legos. Don't touch those.
You're being mugged by bricks and figs.
This was a scam. You're being scammed by bricks and figs.
Back.
This is the full inventory of all
Too many figs just stole my truck.
the sets and minifigs. We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So I called one of them to find out why.
So they were threatening legal action against us. Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling pretty hopeless.
It eats me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it.
Can you imagine get put on medication because of Legos?
Put on medication. I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now. Because it didn't seem like I have any path to go,
Hey, all right, imagine if they were Nike sneakers, okay?
Exactly,
okay? Yeah.
Exactly.
Tennis shoe, whatever.
Right.
I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So immediately I went to my car, picked up some friends, and started driving 16 hours to this Bricks and Minifigs store. And I will do literally whatever it takes. Even if I have to take down the entire police force, I will stop at nothing until this family gets their entire Lego Star Wars collection back. And now 16 hours later, we're finally pulling up to the Bricks and Minifigs store. So I started a pair of spy camera glasses. That's what I'm gonna use to film this. And honestly, I kind of just want to hear Bricks and Minifigs side of the story.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
It's pretty good. So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big like Star Wars collection set, I think.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are. Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed by watch the cameras.
Wow.
So she's calling the owners and she's telling them, watch the cameras. I'm being harassed.
I am being harassed. You need to leave.
Literally, all I did was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me.
If we've learned one thing in this Dabbleverse, is that the reaction can seal your fate. Your reaction is everything to this shit.
Absolutely.
This was not good.
I mean, talk about playing it cool. Jesus.
But I wasn't going to leave the store without hearing her side of the story. Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these Lego sets will remain his until sold. Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here, legally this does not count as harassment. Instead, the manager should be checking the store's inventory to see if these sets are still in their store.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that. You can go ahead and leave, and I'm going to ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract. But finally, she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
You've been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
How's it going?
And this was corporate side of the story.
I spoke to Mr. Minifigs about this.
Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated, and we can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions.
Oh, the old runaround.
Right, he's now tennis ball, right? She's going go to corporate. Corporate said go to them.
For sure.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifig store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So
what a dick.
What do you got?
What do you got?
Yeah, I want to
Basically,
consign some stuff.
Wanted to get some of the Legos back that you guys still have. I think I'm looking for the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the Legos are still here. The only thing is the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property. It's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear, so I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back to my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come pick him up. You guys still have him, right?
Why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, it's his. He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Wow.
He goes, you an idiot? Are you stupid? He just goes,
The police are showing up right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, at least the police are here now, so once I show him the
Is
contract,
everybody
we're in with
fat in this town? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So this is in Colorado, by the way.
the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were going to sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So
they have our sets, though, yeah.
I understand that. Right here, the factor is that they don't want you. They're private owned.
Oh, Oregon, sorry.
But I don't want them to keep the Lego sets, though.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos.
You go, officer, somebody just stole $200,000 from me. He goes, yeah, but that thief doesn't want you around.
Yeah.
So
Right.
can you just leave?
You see, it's the thief's store, you see.
This company is so dirty that they tried just this week to get his Patreon taken down. This kid, Reckless Ben. to the point where the CEO of Patreon responded to this. Wow. Check this out.
Dear creator community, my name is Jack Conti, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Patreon. On May 29th, Patreon received an official takedown request filed by Bricks and Minifigs for media and accounts related to Reckless Ben and an ongoing dispute regarding a local Lego consignment issue. This is the verified complaint with exhibits. This is the request for immediate content removal pursuant to temporary restraining order. And this is the motion for the temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction. So after an extensive review and investigation by Patreon's trust and safety team, we have in fact unfortunately determined that Bricks and Minifigs can stuff it. We're keeping Ben's page up.
Nice.
And if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't like that, they can sue us. Patreon.
Well, he lives in that. It looks like he lives in an attic too.
I know. He looks like a Lego figure. In
now
a weird
let's talk
way.
about Shuli's GoFundMe. I feel.
But like, how great is that? That somebody, like Patreon, not only having your back, but the amount of money Patreon is worth. The amount. They can't fuck with Patreon like they're trying to fuck with this guy. And don't get it twisted. They want his content down so he can't make money for the upcoming litigation that they're about to have over all this. So
I know Lego doesn't want to get involved with something like this if they are indeed not affiliated with this company, but they are kind of affiliated with this company. I mean, their big thing are the Lego sets that they have in that store. And I think that's like an obligation to that company to be like, you're making us look like dog shit right now. Like people are like me who just thought it was Lego doing it.
Right. And also you think about the numbers wise, it's like for $200,000, you're going to lose millions.
Yeah.
I'll put this back on. Let me take this call real quick.
For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
So you are trespass from here. So
Okay.
Trespass for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you come back, you could be arrested. Okay.
Oh, so
Is
how do
this
I?
is this
get
another
the
fat
Legos
cop
back
or the
then if I
same
can't go
fat
in the
cop?
store?
That's the same fat.
Do you understand the trespass portion? If you come back, you will be arrested.
So.
Okay. Again, Rob, if you come back, we're in the car and we're gonna arrest you.
So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire company,
Guilty.
Kevin McNeff,
Anybody with
he personally came out to talk to us.
So what's going
Dude,
on?
downsy eyes.
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened.
I mean, it did happen. Yeah, it does happen.
No, we did not.
Never trust the guy with this snidely fucking whiplash mustache.
And that's not a soul patch even I can get behind. That's just ostentatious.
That soul patch has turned Mike anti-soul patch.
The CIO then attempted to tie me to a railroad track.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them. I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I'm not lying to you.
Well, look,
he's giving him the best advice right now. He's telling him what you think you're doing right now is helping. It's only making this worse.
Right.
we both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't know that.
So I showed him some social media posts his own company made that are still up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets. And these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000. All of these claims are from his own company. We just caught the CEO of the entire company red-handed in a lie. Yeah, it's crazy to me that even the CEO is in on this cover-up. But anyways, now that we just caught the CEO in this lie, I wanted to let him know that it's going to be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now. If you just want to give it back now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think you guys would prefer that.
This is one of my favorite parts. It's like the stoniest threat ever. He's like, he's like, doing the right thing is probably good for you right now.
I hate to strong arm you.
Yeah, and look at his face when he says it.
In a lie. Yeah, it's crazy to me that even the CEO is in on this cover-up. But anyways, now that we just caught the CEO in this lie, I wanted to let him know that it's going to be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now.
If you just want to give it back now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think you guys would prefer the easy way.
I mean, it's just like, you know, like my opinion or whatever, but I feel like, you know, it'd be real cool if you guys decide to give them back.
Yeah, don't be a bummer, man.
Yeah, sure. You can buy a pipe and smoke a bowl, or you can waste a lot of time creating something out of an apple or other various things. Easy way, hard way.
The hard way, I don't think you guys are really going to like it.
No. Okay.
But we're getting back either way, so it's like you can either...
So you can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now, I will call the cops.
So you don't want to do the easy way?
So you're threatening me. What you are doing right now is illegal. It's an extortion.
So catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Nice.
Okay, you've been asked to leave. Please leave.
And with that, Bricks and Minifigs has...
This is a hell of a thing for you to do on Casual Friday.
made their decision. I presented them very politely with the easy way, and they said, heck no. Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way. But now it's pretty much the super hard way because the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to this store, I'm getting arrested. The manager is really trying to protect the store owner from getting in trouble. So if she's not going to give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way. When she hands me the phone, we might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego. Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh.
Josh Lego.
However, the number
What a coincidence.
Yeah. Well, she puts in people's names like Bob, you know?
All right. Lego
Jim Pool, you know? Danny Moon, you know, something like that.
Danny Moon.
Way too blurry on the spy glasses. No, it's so blurry. So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't. So I checked their business records, but everything got scrubbed. This owner is really going to any length he can to stay fully anonymous. After watching the footage over
I hear
and over,
his full name is Beer Sales Josh.
my final conclusion is
I gotta make a call to Muhammad Teeth.
Sucks. But she's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's
bricks and pieces. All right, stop it. Stop it.
She's protecting the mastermind of this whole thing because she's brainwashed. Well, now that I have the owner's number, it's time to give him a call.
So there was this great little thing where that dude, his buddy, he dressed him up as a YouTube star that does like a toy review show, and walks into their store. And they have another buddy of his pretending to just be a shopper who walks up to the Asian kid. He's like, dude, I'm such a huge fan of your show. They have a whole handshake where they do. And they're like, toys for everyone. And the people working there are like, okay, I guess this is legit. They do they do some challenge in the store between the two employees, and the winner, they ask them to come out for an award ceremony. They're out in the woods dressed in Lego shit, and this girl shows up, and they praise her. They give her all these awards. And the guy Ben is like, this is what they do in cults. When you join a cult, they make you feel like you're so important, you're so needed in the cult. In a room full of people, they start praising, let's welcome this newest member. So he did that with her, worked out perfectly. He goes, at one point, he's like, can I get Josh's number from him? She's like, sure. She gives him Josh's number. So that whole thing they did, they got the guy's number, the owner, one of the owners. So here we go.
Hello, this is Josh.
Hello.
And just so you know, this first part of this video is about an hour, 45 minutes.
Wow.
It's on his channel if you guys want to watch it. Obviously, we have to trim some fat here, but I highly recommend checking it out because like everybody's been saying in the chat, every day something new is happening in this case.
I'm just calling to get my Legos back. I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
I think it's... the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, how we can get them back. Should
Like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and...
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called, like, the Super Trooper set, I think. We got... What else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets,
It's the Wookiee Cookie Easy Bake Oven, I think it's called.
Yep.
Half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store is in.
What contract is it? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away with this. It's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life. Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's, which makes no sense because in the security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
And I guess this is some sort of just contract loophole he's trying to use to steal the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner, right?
Nope, that's not how the law works.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
So
if that's how the law works, then sue me for it.
You don't just want to give the Legos back? Like,
Sue me. Let's go to court. I'm calling the police right now.
Oh, another guy
You guys are going to be arrested for harassment.
or do you feel threatened right now?
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much the owner wanted us to sue him. He wants this because Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
We've been to a couple attorneys, and they basically spelled it out, saying here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing just to have them an injunction on the store to have them go back and prove what they sold and not. And that's like $60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have nearly enough resources to sue a company as big as Bricks and Minifigs.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick. If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined. So now it's time to do an illegal business move against Bricks and Minifigs. Let's just hope that they take the bait and sue us.
So now, instead of pursuing a lawsuit against Bricks and Minifigs, which will cost thousands and thousands of dollars, he is now thinking of a way to get them so upset that they sue him.
Right.
There we go.
What I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
That's good. Oh, man.
Perfect. First, I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store.
This is the other thing I love, is that he explains everything that he's doing to fuck with them, which is great.
I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my plan of how I'm going to make it into court with Bricks and Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also going to try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm going to make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
So people are just assuming that the name is Bricks and Minifigs.
Brilliant, right? I mean, brilliant troll.
Great.
Well, that's really just the tagline of our company, and our company name is actually We Steal From Old People.
Yeah.
And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name, it's going to be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's going to get his entire Star Wars Lego collection back. All while Bricks and Minifigs pays for all the legal fees. So I registered We Steal From Old People as an official Oregon company. And now that my company's legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. You can help support us by buying some of our We Steal From Old People merch, or give us a call. But as you can see, we have...
I think John was going to take that that website name. Luckily, this guy got it.
Yeah, I know.
And so now to promote this website, I'm going to put my company logo directly over top of the Bricks and Minifigs company logo. So I asked ChatGPT what the dimensions of this billboard is. Sick. I'm making my logo with the exact same dimensions.
Yes, dude! Oh my god! It looks exactly the same.
Each of my franchise owners is allowed to make their own decisions of how they want to run the company. And what they've decided is that they're getting 2 pumpkins, and they're going to use these pumpkins.
Joe, I think you have a lawsuit with these people. With your company, we wave our guns at old people.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's right.
Make some money.
I wasn't waving, I was pointing.
Yeah, according to Rocco, TSN should be called We Steal From Old People.
This tarp, and they're going to climb up the Bricks and Minifigs building, and they're going to hang our logo over top of their logo. And I basically just sit down here and, yeah, have my franchise owner do everything for me. And we did it. And the sign is...
I was going to say, when I saw that thing held up, I'm like, that does not look...
It's way too small. What the heck, ChatGPT? Yeah, I miscalculated the size. So it'll work for now. So we're still going on with the plan. 2, 1, let's go. We're setting up a Bricks and Minifigs We Steal From Old People company booth right outside of their entrance. No one wants to walk into the Bricks and Minifigs store. They have to get through me and my merch. And I have all of the court papers already filled out if they want to sue me. Hopefully they take the bait. What up? You want to buy some merch?
Yeah. Is this the main store or is it the one that's out front?
Is this the main entrance?
Yeah. No. I'm saying like the counters. There's 2. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling.
Wait, what? What?
Hello, you want to buy a shirt? What? If you want to buy one, I can give you 50% off if you want.
No, you cannot be out here doing this.
Why not?
Were you the guy that was just trespassed out of your
The guy that was out there, it was the guy that we just trespassed.
What?
She's calling the cops right now.
Oh, the police are here. This is a problem. The police told me yesterday that if I ever come back to this store in my lifetime, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand this?
Uh-huh.
He said, you can't come into the store. He goes, you can't even be in the parking lot. Which I was like...
And as you can see, they still haven't sued me. I can't just give up on the plan before being sued. So I did a switcheroo with this guy. He's wearing my exact same clothes, and his legal name is also Ben. And once the police find out that they caught the wrong Ben, I'm gonna be super far away. Back to the store. The police instantly tried removing our booth because us stealing their name is very illegal. But if we want to get away with this crime, all we have to do is copy Bricks and Minifigs. We have to put all of the blame on an anonymous corporate person, and then when they ask who corporate is, we just don't tell them. Oh, hello, this is corporate. We steal from old people. How's it going?
You do what?
Well, the corporation's called We Steal From Old People. And our tagline is Bricks and Minifigs. We're a legitimate business, so yeah. What?
Who am I talking to?
This is corporate.
I know it's corporate, but who are you, corporate?
Corporate, we steal from old people.
No, I know who you are. I mean, who are you as a person?
Oh, I'm just the owner that runs it. This is the owner of We Steal From Old People. It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim if they want to...
Here's the situation. Do you really want to get go round and around?
And now, Bricks and Minifigs finally gets a taste of their own medicine. They're now in a situation the police can't help them with. The only way this will ever end is if they sue us.
Smart.
So I went back to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices to see if the CEO of this company would sue me.
Going about things the way that you continue to do this is not the right way.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand that?
So what's the right way then?
Do you understand
Yeah.
that like the harassment style that you have conducted and bragging to people that you've vandalized the store and done other things along those lines? That's not the right way of doing
Well,
it.
I never vandalized the store, but
People have told us that you have.
I mean, whatever like my like franchises do, like underneath me, I guess that's like I can't really control them. I'm just corporate, I guess.
He's giving him his rap.
That's amazing.
Right.
Are you a registered franchise?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
guys have FDDs and everything else?
Yeah,
Various states.
yeah.
What states are you registered in?
Oregon.
You're a registered franchisor. So
Yeah, I'm actually a franchise owner of the franchise too.
The CEO of this company knows pretty much better than anyone that he can't get us in trouble for what we're doing because we can always just keep passing the blame onto our lower franchises. We're just doing the exact same thing he's doing.
Brick by brick! Brick by brick!
But yeah, it's like a legal organization. We have like legal franchises and everything. It's 100% by the books, and yeah.
Okay.
I get what you're doing. I appreciate that you think you're being very clever. And that you think that you can do all sorts of fun stuff this way, but it's like
It's not fair. Look at my mustache.
Yeah.
so.
Well, we do have business. We have like you guys have a bunch of our Legos.
Well, if Bricks and Minifigs is not going to sue me, then I guess we have to settle this outside of court, which is going to be hard. Because right now, Bricks and Minifigs has somehow convinced the police that they aren't criminals, they just participated in a bad business deal. We have the police to solve criminal crimes, such as stealing from a lottery. That's a criminal crime that the police would have to investigate. So, here's the plan. What if we do a lottery? Yes. First, Brian donates one of his sets to a lottery, someone wins the lottery, and then if Bricks and Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner, they have now just stolen from a lottery. No.
I mean, how brilliant is that?
Yeah.
It's not a business deal gone bad. They're actually interfering with a state-regulated lottery scheme, which is now a criminal offense that the police would have to investigate.
That's a good idea.
It turns out this is completely legal for us to do. You still own the Legos, correct?
Technically, we own all of those.
Yeah.
So it would be legal for you to auction your Legos off, right? If you still are the owners, right?
Yeah.
To make sure everything was legally legit, I registered for a gambling license, which, yeah, it actually takes a long time to get one of these, which sucks. But on the DOJ website, it says that if you're a nonprofit or a religion, you actually don't need a license. It'd be cool to use my new We Steal From Old People company, but I already made my first $1 when I was selling stuff outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And then I used that money to buy food from a robot. But luckily for me, I'm already the leader of a religion called Scientology Sucks.
So this guy did a whole expose on Scientology, went in, undercover, cameras, all that shit. And I guess at some point, I haven't watched this breakdown yet. He started his own religion called Church of Scientology Sucks.
Officially approved in California, which is another problem. I guess technically I need it registered in Oregon for this to work. So registered for an Oregon PO box, which costs $35. I used it for this new Oregon Scientology nonprofit. I made a corporation, new company as a Okay, I'm pretty sure I lost everyone, but all you need to know is that I put a lot of work into making sure that this is a legal, legit raffle. That means that if Bricks and Minifigs decide to steal from this raffle, they have now committed a criminal crime, which the police are required to investigate.
Amazing.
I want everyone's attention. We're doing a Lego raffle. This Lego set is worth $1,000.
Pretty much instantly, we were a hit, and everyone wanted to win this Lego set. But there's a problem. Under ORS 167.117, each participant must pay something of value in order for this to be considered an official lottery. We're about to charge lots of people money just to maybe be the next victim of Bricks and Minifigs. But we have to charge them money, and if we don't, then it'll actually disqualify our lottery, and the plan we came up with to get the Legos back won't work. But then we realized, wait, we're filming this entire event. We can just give each person $1 as their appearance release fee.
$1 for being on camera, there you go.
So now when they buy a $1 ticket, the transaction cancels out and each person lost $0.
You get $1 for being on camera, and then the raffle is $1 though, so would you like to pay $1 for the raffle? Okay, awesome. So here's your ticket. So what's your business?
What's our business?
Yeah.
We're with the Church of Scientology Sucks. Okay. The Lego set is at a place called Bricks and Minifigs. It's like right down the street, and we can pick it up.
We drove to the store as fast as we could. We met up with the family and went inside.
So they bring the family that won the $1,000 Lego set back to the store that they are not allowed to go near or be in. Okay?
Help them claim their prize.
I'm here to give these people their prize of a Stormtrooper speeder set.
Well, actually,
These people.
my sister. He won.
From who?
I'm conducting this raffle, and you guys have the prize here.
I don't know anything about that.
To inform Amanda of the business deal her store is in, we showed her all of the raffle paperwork and the family who won this Lego set.
I'm not giving out anything.
Like, I can't leave without it.
Yeah, you can. You can have a good day.
Amanda has just made it very clear. Instead of giving this family
Amanda is unnecessarily a cunt. I mean, what is her deal? Like she needs this job that bad.
She could have been a hero in all this.
Yeah.
She could have went against the company and fucking helped this guy get his shit back. But nope, she's gonna toe that company line. Let me tell you something. If it was the other way around, they'd throw her under the bus in 2 fucking seconds. All those CEOs and owners. Fuck
Read the
them.
room. Read the room.
Right.
So when you see a ship sinking, you get off it.
Lego set they legally won, her company is going to steal it.
You're stealing $1,000 from a little girl.
Yep.
Wow.
Stealing money from a kid, do you find that evil at all? Or you that's how you want the business to look?
Yes, he is.
Amanda now has to cover up this crime her store committed. So she thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Wait, she's not gonna give him a prize?
But good thing for us, this isn't a civil crime anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now that they have officially committed a criminal crime, it's time to get the police involved.
This company just stole the prize from our lottery. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And now the police are here. But for some reason, I think they thought that I was the criminal.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
The police were very confused on who the actual criminals in this situation were.
Yeah, Luigi's right. This is where it gets really weird.
So we explained.
I got to peace out, but I hope everything works out with this. I'm going to recap later on.
Yep. You got it, Bubba.
I'll fill you guys tonight.
Yeah, man. We got like 5 minutes left. The Zenny at the Zen Comic. Go follow him on social media. Love him, respect him, learn from the man. Thank you.
Legos doesn't egos.
Thing to him.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here.
Okay.
And they're not going to give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm carrying all of the legal raffle paperwork, plus the Oregon law book that specifically states this is a criminal crime the police are required to
He's given the cop the Oregon law book.
like homework. Investigate.
No, we have all the paperwork here. Stealing from a DOJ-approved raffling scheme is a criminal offense which the police have to investigate.
I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was, it made them all completely change their attitudes.
So that cop with the law book was agreeing with him, with Ben, and was looking into. He was taking notes, and then this dude shows up and whispers something to him, and everything changes.
You're trespassing the property for life. Okay, you come back. You're gonna go in handcuffs and go to jail.
Was it trespass you? But we're just trying to claim our prize.
You guys have no right or have no connection to this story.
Well, yeah, we do. They stole a bunch of, like, they have our prize, so there's a connection.
That is a civil issue between...
No, it's criminal.
I got the.
Are you gonna listen to me?
This officer's trying as hard as he can to cover up this crime, but I wasn't gonna let him. But eventually, he said, if I don't let him cover up this crime, I'm getting arrested.
We really want to dive down this really deep. We're trying to get some outs. Okay, we're trying to work with you guys and give you some outs. We can start looking at that you guys falsified a raffle. Whatever that raffle looked like.
Well, here's the thing: it's not a falsified raffle. We have all the legal paperwork right here.
You don't have authority to give out a prize. We're just going to get to the point that we're not going to have these conversations.
But if it's legal paperwork and they're allowed to have a lottery, then they are allowed to give out a prize legally.
We're just going to put you in handcuffs, take it. Are we all on the same page?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't think we broke the law.
That's fine. That's your opinion. That part doesn't matter.
That's your opinion, the cop says.
Here, it's pretty black and white. Because right now, you guys said the law we broke is the falsifying the raffle.
But let's do this.
Let's just call it, and we'll just go from here. All right, guys? Just please. So you guys are going to investigate.
We are trying to keep you guys at an angle. We don't want to go that route. We actually, you seem like nice guys. We don't want that for you guys. But at a certain point, we can't keep doing this. All right, so we're good, guys. All right,
I don't think we're good.
You guys take care.
We're not good at all. What?
Pretty clear. You go on the property, you're going to get arrested.
How crazy is that? So that is part one.
Wow.
Part two gets even crazier because it involves the owners of that store, the CEO, and I forget the name of the town, but the Utah police, which are a whole nother step or two above those cops that we just saw.
Wow. Okay.
It's wild. This dude uncovered something huge. What do we got here? Oh, figs and Lego pieces. I like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Saint, what do we got? Lenny and the Dragon. And wow, Lego frog. That's great. Love that. Has anyone reached out to the Lego Maniac for comment? No, but I will.
Yeah.
I'd love to. $200K now costs bricks and minifigs millions. Yeah. That's the whole point. It's like, if you just would have given this back to the guy, but you know, there are things now happening that they're saying that they already sold the majority of this collection, and they, you know, all kinds of weird shit. Plus, I will say this, not giving away too much, but in part two, there's a lot more police interaction with Ben. And so Ben requests all the body cam footage. And they redacted a ton of audio from the footage, the cops talking to each other and stuff, and video they redacted. And literally yesterday or the day before, somehow, some way, someone hacked into the police department's Dropbox and leaked all the unredacted cop videos.
Wow.
That they went to all this trouble to fucking cover up their shit. Now all their shit's out there. Yeah, there's a lot to catch up on with this story, which we will. Did this guy show up at the CEO's house with a radio and a beer and a beer salesman yet? Close. All right, let's go. So on the morning show, we started watching part one of this viral news story that's out there about the theft of the largest and oldest Star Wars collection of Legos. This gentleman, it was his father's. His father was in poor health. He did a consignment deal with this Lego shop that's part of a chain of stores. Not a Lego shop. It's called Bricks and Minifigs. They're not associated. They're not associated with Lego per se, but they're a store where collectors can buy and sell Lego collections there. So they do a consignment deal. New owners take over the store. The gentleman wants his Lego collection back, and now they're playing dumb. They don't have it. They don't know what they're talking about. They're not giving it back. Back and forth. So this kid, Reckless Ben, I don't know how old he is, but he seems young, has a YouTube channel where he's part investigative journalist, part troll. And we are currently about to get into part two of, I think this is still the first part of the documentary of him trying to get these Legos back for this guy, him and his team. So Here we go.
When I came up with this plan, I was under the assumption that the police are supposed to follow the law.
So where we last left off, he found out that they can be in a criminal offense if he puts together a raffle/lottery, which he filled out all the paperwork to do that in Oregon, I believe. They give away a Lego collection that the guy who did the consignment deal owns still his, even though he doesn't have it. And now they go to the Lego shop with this little kid that's won $1,000 Lego set. And if the shop refuses to give them the Legos, they are now committing a crime.
Yeah,
well,
breaking the law.
Yes, so they refused, and the cops showed up and kicked them out. Reckless Ben and his team.
So he is currently 30. So, but this was filmed last year.
3 years.
Oh, okay.
This has been going on for like 3 years.
Wow. All right, so he's in his late 20s.
Yeah.
But I was wrong. In Kaiser, Oregon, the police don't follow the law. And because of this, another family got scammed by bricks and minifigs. I felt pretty bad, so I just paid this family what this Lego set was worth myself.
Do we call the police officer? Like, what do you do when there's just corrupt police?
Should you go to the police department?
Should we go to the police department?
So we went to the police department.
I love it. It's just they should all be in a VW bus, one of those old vans.
Right.
Show up at the police station, just smoke billowing out.
Tell them that some of their police are corrupt. And then we realized we're literally just telling the police that they are corrupt. Of course they're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, they just sent us home. This is when we realized that this raffle might have actually accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me
That's when I was with them in a car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It looked just like you.
Yeah.
So now he's about to get a call from one of the owners, this guy Josh. There's Zen. And
Zen doing his Artie Fletcher.
Yeah. Anywho, so now he's about to get a call from Josh.
This raffle might have actually accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me a call.
You guys keep coming to the stores. You park out front. You do fake raffles. You're threatening my business, you moron.
Josh seems pretty scared, and he should be. Eventually, I am going to end up solving all of the police corruption that's going on. And once that happens, Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real...
This is what I love about him is he's so calm and he acts dumb, and it just keeps getting these people angrier and angrier. It's great.
Lottery scheme according to Oregon state law, and it actually is a Class B felony.
It's got to be infuriating because he's got this like Big Lebowski way of talking. He's like, hey, dude,
And he looks like he's 12 too.
Yeah. Stacey says it looks like a young Morse.
He is brilliant and innovative, so sure.
And a $250,000 fine.
Proud of my boy.
Yeah, the loophole he's been using this entire time, just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case, isn't going to work for him much longer.
Well, let's not argue that. I don't want to.
Look at this. Hey, I'm a big fan, right?
It's just better to just say, hey, you're not a thief. You know what I mean? Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't No, anyways, it's not stolen. Why do we care about that so much?
I mean, look at this. Is like John when he's stammering and fumbling.
But it's hilarious. It's like you would do this. You would have your attorney handle all this. You wouldn't be doing this on the phone, just incriminating yourself more and more. What do you think? What do you think the guy's on the run and this guy and then this guy calls?
Right. It's great.
Here's whether it was stepped or not.
But for some reason, Josh still decided not to give the Legos back. I think he might just need one more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture of every single sign that's outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And now I'm going to redesign every single one to make them way better. For example, I changed Turn at the Light to Turn and Go Home. In Buy, Sell, Trade, I changed it to Steal, Sell, Trade. And I'm printing all of them out to scale. And nope, I didn't use ChatGPT this time. This time, I'm using a much better method, which is a tape measure.
the exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up right now.
Now it's time to put our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still trying to convince me to sue him, so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
Okay, you want to do double or nothing?
This is the best. This fucking makes him insane.
What are you talking about? Are you stupid?
If you're wrong, you pay us double. If I'm wrong, I pay you double.
Bro, are you dumb?
It's like he's at a blackjack table.
You're obviously a kid. You don't know how this works.
I think you're scared. Double or nothing, let's do it. I think you're scared.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Let's do double or nothing.
I'm not scared, you're scared.
If you lose, you pay us $400,000. You're scared. You're a chicken.
The guy sitting next to him was like, he's not scared. You're scared.
I mean, this is masterful. It's just the guy. He's in the palm of his hand.
I'm calling you out. You're scared. I'm calling you out. You're too scared. You're scared. Put your money where your mouth is.
Are you just going to be a pussy or are you going to...
I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth is.
Okay, let me talk.
Okay.
When Brian first came in, we identified anything that was on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there.
So right now he's saying they have the collection.
All of it. Yeah.
We're happy to give you your stuff back. I just don't want any more damage to the store.
I guess Josh has finally realized that whatever he's going through right now will literally never end for him unless he gives the Legos back.
I'm happy to give you the inventory. It's only bringing me harm because you guys are doing wackadoo crap trying to attack us.
Well, it looks like we won. And Brian is finally getting his Legos back.
This definitely changes the trajectory of a lot of the things that we had in
yeah, dude, we had some really good ideas. Yeah.
Okay, this is what I need done.
Okay, so now he says we'll give him back as long as this guy Brian does the following. Now this is the son of the sick dad that is now on medication because this Bricks and Minifigs has been threatening to sue him and all this shit.
We had
yeah, dude, we had some really good ideas. Yeah.
Okay, this is what I need done. I need a written apology from Brian. I need all the negative comments taken off. I need positive reviews on there to make up for the damage. And then I'll give them back.
So you're holding my sets hostage.
Exactly.
Not a good look, man. Not a good look.
You thought we were getting the Legos back already? We're not even halfway through the video yet. Yeah, so basically before Brian can get his Star Wars Lego collection back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post. Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook post being up because in this Facebook post, Brian calls Bricks and Minifigs out for stealing his Lego Star Wars collection.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
I agree, but it sucks. But here's like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like we can get the Legos back.
I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back, and they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living fucking hell over this. I've gone through 9 months of anxiety, stress, hospital-ridden, medication-taking types of burden.
Not downplaying what happened to you. It's just,
No, I am not apologizing to this fucking asshole.
It sounds.
Hey, you see, this is when you punch a bully back in their face. That's it. Everybody gets to this point in life. Good for you.
It's kind of crazy that Brian would be saying this, but I see where he's coming from. I've gotten to personally see a tiny bit of how this company bullying his family has just torn his entire life apart.
I just want to say thanks, guys. I have to go because I got a gnarly panic attack right now.
But at the same time, if Brian just
Pricks and mini legs, look at this. Wow. Where everyone's drunk.
writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
I get it. You're asking me to swallow my pride and write this letter. I get it.
But then Brian told us a bigger reason we shouldn't write this apology letter. Because Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap. Yeah, this is Josh trying to trick us into giving him a get out of jail free card. What I mean by this is if Brian makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, then Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as written evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person. Brian told us that if we give them this get out of jail free card, then they have absolutely no reason to ever give the Legos back. I just want to say, if this is
why you don't negotiate with terrorists.
Actually what Bricks and Minifigs' plan is, then that's insane. But I really wanted to find out if this is what their plan was.
What if what if they had offered?
Yeah, hold on. Sorry,
I don't know what they're going to do, but what if they had offered? He'll have it all printed out, and you
let me ask Frog before I answer you. Is what they're doing in this package? Did you leave it in?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So what they do is something that none of us have thought to do.
Okay.
It's pretty genius.
So the guy on the left is about to throat sing a Viking song with Nathan.
Can I say I'm so proud of my son?
Yeah, he's great. Can I say, is Andy unmuted? Okay.
No, what is going on with him?
What is happening? Hello.
Maybe.
Yes.
Is Andy asleep?
Is
Andy asleep?
This is crazy. This is nuts.
Is Doc there? If Andy's not there,
Doc
we
is
get
here.
Doc.
Doc is not here.
Discount Doc?
No.
Is Discount Doc here?
Discount
Yeah.
Doc.
Bad news. Joan Embry just left. Ouch.
Can I speak with Don, please, on the phone? Is Don on the phone?
An apology video.
He makes the apology, then we can get the Legos back like today or tomorrow, you think? Or
Yeah.
Just in case Bricks and Minifigs has
Hey, look who it is. It's our girl, Kaylee. Good to see you, my dear. Welcome, welcome. Yes, everybody gets to that point.
evil intentions with this apology video, I wanted to give him something that they couldn't use in court. So I went back to the beginning of the video and took a screenshot of Brian's face and put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
And after just a little bit of deep faking, it now looks like this.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell, and I apologize sincerely for accusing you guys of stealing my Legos.
That's
I was
crazy.
wrong,
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah.
and you were right.
This is the ultimate test. Was Josh being sincere, or was this all just one big trick?
I'm gonna say he's being totally sincere.
Yeah.
Let bygones be bygones. They're gonna
Yeah,
party
obviously it's
handshake
over.
and
Yep.
yeah, everything's gonna be perfect.
Happy end.
Yeah. Hold on. I see TSN skips over the super chats to dodge the tough questions. Hold on. What's a tough question?
Ooh.
Oh,
Super
wait,
chat
here it
it
is.
again, or 2 or 3 more times. Make sure we get it.
It's hard to go against the vicious. Is it hard to go against the vicious attacks from Tookie? Not Stuttering John, huh? God bless your heart.
Well. We're all waiting. Well, we're waiting.
I don't think they're vicious attacks from him. I don't feel that way.
What do you mean? What
I
are you
don't
talking?
know.
He
It does-
totally fucking got you, bro. Dude, just fucking quit, dude.
I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't bother me, the stuff he says, you know?
Bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Are you even a
bullshit?
Yeah, I just, you know, it's all good. He can say what he wants. Doesn't bother me. I don't know him. We don't have any history.
Well, the history he wants to forget.
Well, yeah, I mean, but look, listen, you know, it does. But Brian, I hope this helps you with the hard-hitting question. God bless
Brian.
your heart,
Go,
motherfucker.
Brian.
Like,
Go,
I don't know
Brian.
what that means. I hope you fucking God bless everybody's heart. What do you think of
Brian's
that?
awesome. Brian's awesome.
Tune in to the Beef Tip Show Monday, 4 p.m. Special guest, the TSN crew dishing on Shuli's second bris, Mike's shoddy props, Zen's new baby mama, and Frog's budding romance, another lawyer.
I got a baby
hey,
mama.
Don. That's right. That's right.
Don is not here. Don.
Is Jen's baby mama here? But baby mama? Can I get a Bahama mama for Rickles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I want to give it back to him. That's the long and the short of it. We've run me over. I'm good. We got to win Amanda over, right?
Okay, so Amanda's the manager at the store that when he walked in the very first time,
Right.
he said, "Hey, I think you have some Legos that belong to Brian." She goes, "I'm calling the cops. You're trespassed." And
Right.
the cops came and trespassed them.
Yeah, she was the Sammy the Bull for his Teflon Don.
Yes.
Apologize to Amanda.
Okay. I guess Brian's just a little worried that you guys are just gonna keep postponing it until.
You're gonna get him. You're gonna get him. I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word.
Oh, okay. Then the guy gave his word. Then it's good.
That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God. Go apologize to her. Say sorry, man. Sorry. We did a fake raffle.
So before we can get the Legos back, Josh made up one new thing I have to do. I have to apologize to Amanda for my raffle being fake, even though I put in a lot of effort to make sure my raffle was actually real. I don't know. It almost feels like another trap. The employee we brainwashed from before told us that the owners are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do
Dang.
we get them arrested?
Maybe Josh is saying this to trick me into going back into the store so Amanda can call the police on me and have me arrested.
What do you think happens?
I'm going to guess that.
I'm going to say there was a cake waiting for him. Saying,
But I had to find out for sure.
I'm just amazed that Ben can have that wig on the whole time. It's hot.
Yeah.
They go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Wow, whatever.
Hi, Amanda. How's it going? We,
I swear.
Wow. Is that beer can Jerry?
She's shaped like a beer
we came
can.
to make peace, and we talked to Josh. He told us to come back and make peace with you. It's okay.
Hello, police department.
what a ray of sunshine this was.
That was right. This was a trap. Bricks and Minifigs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back. They just want to get us arrested.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and he's literally standing right in front of the store. Right here in the store.
We only have a very small amount of time before the police arrest us. So we decided to use this time to see if we could finally convince Amanda to make
You know,
peace with
Shuli,
us.
one day you might be dealing with a guy who's a vindictive, nasty person, but
I
also
know.
an idiot as well.
Yeah. God forbid.
That never happens.
Well, I guess before they get here, we just wanted to talk to you, like civilly, if you would like to have a peace treaty with
Yeah.
us.
Not in a harassing way, not in a very peaceful way.
Would that be okay with you?
But making peace with us did not seem like a priority for Amanda. Her priority was to get us arrested.
It's just a regular peace treaty, a one-page document.
It's a scroll. How great is that?
It's official.
If you need to go over it, you can take your time.
They have, like, the papers they're trying to get me to sign, it literally just says peace treaty. I don't know who this other guy is.
Hello, police. They're holding me at peace treaty right now.
Right.
He's the treaty guy.
Or the treaty guy.
Hi, Josh.
Do you guys deal with parlays and peace treaties?
I swear, this is, you wonder where Zan comes from. Weak answer. If it was John saying what Tookie said, they would have done a month on it. Brad, you doing a bit, Brian? Brandon? Landon? Whatever your name is.
Brandon.
You gotta let us know, man. We have the right to know. Answer the questions, bro. Stop dodging that bullshit, dude. Like you're embarrassing, dude. It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself in front of all of your biggest fans, like me.
I know. You're right. Listen, at the end of the day, Tookie saying he doesn't think I'm funny is right up there with John trying to get me fired, John having pictures of my children. Yeah, you're right. It's the same thing, and I should go
Tookie
just...
does voices. How fucking dare you? Are you gonna say a guy with not one, not two, but 3 puppets?
No, you're right.
It's not funny.
And the mask.
Oh,
the
yeah,
mask.
the mask is so good. When he puts on the mask, holy shit.
You know, and I bet he loves doing that all the time too. I bet that's really fun.
Oh, it doesn't get
kidding
hot
me?
and sweaty under that day.
Not at
No
all.
way.
Not
No
at
way.
all.
You know, if you had to wait from live show to live show to actually do stuff, like you'd be an asshole too. I'm just saying. I'm not
Yeah.
defending him, but I'm just saying I know where he's coming from and I respect him. And he really
Respect.
gets the fans who are down to earth, like the real people. You know what I mean? Like the
Sure.
real, like the hardcore fans. Like you just don't get it, man. You just don't fucking get it. Anyway,
Listen, maybe I'll hang out in Brian Landon's chat and it'll all become more crystal
No,
clear.
you're not invited, bro. You're not
Oh, I'm
invited.
not allowed.
No,
Okay.
no. We'll come to you, bro. If we have any questions, we'll let you know, bro. But you better
All right.
fucking answer them for $1.99. Thank you.
Wait, you got to read his chat. Hold on.
Nah, you guys can't hang, so you stick with the tards. Bless your hearts. Bless your hearts. Ow, 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 ow.
Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Can't do that. Can't bless my heart. I already blessed your heart.
I double bless your heart. What do you think of that?
I gotta think about that.
Exactly.
Ben, how's it going?
It's good. So we walked in, we were like, hey, we're sorry. We have permission to come back here and like apologize. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And she like starts.
Josh now realizes that his last-ditch plan to get me arrested, well, that plan didn't work.
I'm sorry Amanda did that. Thank you for doing that.
It looks like Josh has no other choice than to give Brian his family's Legos back.
You apologize, and it's up to them to accept it. So let's cross Amanda off that checklist. Let's get this done.
And now that our work here is done, we decided to head back to Los Angeles. It's too late to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow, they're finally gonna give this family their Legos back. And now it's tomorrow. But the store has Brian's phone number blocked, so he can't call them. So instead, I called the store to see how Brian could pick up his Lego sets.
I was just wondering if you guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
I think. I just want to make sure everything's properly.
This guy's horrible. Do you think he'd be better at this?
Yeah.
With such a diabolical plan, you think
But
this
look
guy
at-
would be like?
Look at the bosses. They're the same way. So it's like, who's going to teach them how to do it right? They can't.
Well, it just goes to show why usually bad guys often lose because they're really bad at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, everybody wants a Bond villain, but they usually
Right.
just, oh no, you got no, believe me.
Yeah. No, it's like John with his lying. He's done it so
Right.
much, yet he's terrible at it.
Right.
With
When
was
you
trying
get
his
stopped at CVS, maybe you steal a pen or something. You know, when you're a kid and the guy
Sure.
stops you and it's like,
Yeah.
so what do you got there? Oh, it's a pen. Sorry, I fucking stole it. What are you gonna do? You know,
Right.
usually they'll just let you go. They don't want to deal with it. It's a pen. Who gives a shit? Like you got an out. There's a window for this. You can say, listen, you got us. All right, cool. Sorry, we'll just if we just give it back to you, you'll be cool. All right.
No, their option is kick the doors open and come out guns blazing and
Right.
get lit up by everybody waiting outside.
That's why I can't wait for another 10 years to go by because I can walk out of a store with anything and go, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't buy this. Oh,
Right.
I'm old.
Yeah, that's true. The paws gave him a Hitler stash. I didn't even notice that.
hard as he could to stall. It turns out that this is actually the same guy in the security camera footage that kicked the old owner out of the store. Google says his name is Brandon Best, and apparently he's co-owners of this franchise along with Joshua Johnson. But for some mystery reason, they weren't able to give the Legos back today.
They said they'd give me an update on Monday type thing.
Now it's Monday.
It is Monday. Hey, I was just calling to see if you guys are still down to give the Legos back today.
He said. I imagine you'll get done sometime this weekend, so I don't know for sure. I don't have a quick update, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I still don't have really a good update.
How long do you think this goes?
Oh,
this
shit.
run around?
I would say a year.
Hey, not far off.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for your patience. Sorry, it's kind of crazy. And
Please leave your message for.
He said, I probably won't be able to talk tonight.
What the heck? Why do they keep postponing this? And finally, after a really long amount of time, they finally answered my call.
I'm not going to distribute those things at this point. We've kept them on hold for this long, so.
I've just been told that Bricks and Minifigs is no longer going to give Brian his Legos back like they promised. And at this moment, I finally realized what I did wrong. Josh said we could get the Legos back once we make peace with Amanda, but we never actually really made peace with her.
And I'm not signing nothing.
Hey, you know that cunt Amanda? Can you brighten her day a little bit? Give her a little, maybe a little edible
You know what?
or something.
Let's try again with her. I think this next time this will work.
Right. You know what Amanda needs is a good fuck. Can you do that?
Or a hug.
Yeah.
Or a good
hug.
job.
We'll start with a hug.
Now it all makes sense. Unless we can somehow find a way to make peace with Amanda, we are never getting these Legos back.
Good hug around the neck for about a minute.
Hello. What?
You're not allowed here.
Oh, no, Josh told me to come back. I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty. You want to call Josh?
No, I'm calling the police.
Bricks and Minifigs is still
Replace
doing the
the
same.
Lego set if we could end this fucking segment already.
I'll personally what? Hold on. Hold on.
I'll personally replace the kids' Lego set if we could end this fucking segment already.
It's not ending, pal. We're gonna finish this up.
What segment? This is the show.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday pop-up show. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Drink, smoke, enjoy.
Thing they've always done. They're still trying to get me arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me because I have a get-out-of-jail-free card. I've actually had this card the entire video.
Okay, here we go. Check this out.
I just haven't used it yet. Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically, my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think.
Nope, it was even before this. Right here, I made a contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed in all of these legal words for any circumstance whatsoever and for literally any reason.
This is before he goes in the very first time to the store.
Wow.
They cannot trespass me, and it's effective for the next 10 years. But this only really works as a get-out-of-jail-free card if I can get Amanda to sign it.
Let me ask
but
you a question. Is this
how the
kid
heck-
like some sort of like eccentric millionaire son who just has unlimited funds and all that shit? Like it seems like he's got a lot of spare time and a lot of money.
Well, he probably made money doing this kind of shit, right?
Yes, so he's been doing this for a while. I think he's really big on Patreon. I think he's got a ton of people that support him on there. His viewership, I mean, his subscribers on YouTube nearly doubled since this story came out about 2 weeks ago or more. So I the only thing I know is like he was into athletics like back in the day. Like he was a mountain climber and you know, does all this shit. But he's been around for a while. Like he's infiltrated Scientology. He's infiltrated a bunch of shit. He goes after shady businesses and
good for him.
And yeah,
hope he does well.
Yeah, he's been on TV. He's got documentaries.
Yeah, I said it's like a fight back segment, but trolling. Not only is he going to try and get your money back, but he's going to humiliate the people that fucked with you. It's pretty brilliant.
Is he a hack?
Yeah. Aren't we all?
I mean,
he's got over 1 million subscribers and almost 50 million views.
Yeah, when I watched the first part of this video, the first Lego thing, he had 400,000 subscribers. So
wow.
Yeah.
Heck am I going to do that?
Yes, he formed a religion called Scientology Sucks when he was trolling Scientology. So I haven't even watched that video yet. I'm currently watching one where he's shutting down a fake haunted house, which is really fucking good. He trolls this fucking guy. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. He was studying engineering at the University of Cincinnati. So yeah, smart guy. And
yeah, he found his market,
his niche.
Niche, I believe. Okay, so in case you missed it, hold on. Let me set this up.
But how the heck am I going to do that?
He's talking about getting Amanda's signature on that contract. Yes, McKinney man.
Oh, this is
Hi, sorry, I got a delivery.
So good.
Can I get a signature?
For some reason, Amanda just started signing our contract without even reading it.
Thank you so much.
Come on. Come
That's
on.
fucking great.
We have a duty-free contracts law, which states that you have to read a contract before you sign it. And if you forget to read it or you just choose not to read it, it's your fault and you still have to do everything the contract says. So even though Amanda didn't read it, she signed it, so she has to follow everything, including a clause that says for every police officer she calls on me, she owes me $5,000 in liquidated damages. So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got 5,000, keep going, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, $40,000. Okay, I think that's all the times Amanda called the police on me. But if I'm gonna be honest, even though Amanda has been helping cover up this giant theft, I still kind of feel bad for her that she owes us $40,000. I mean, that's a lot of money. So I'm going to stop continuing to trick her, and I'm finally going to come clean about the contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not worth it to continue racking up this $5,000 debt. And
see, John, it could be so much worse. It really can.
Yeah, let me guess. She's going to take this well.
Oh, dude, this reaction is one of my favorite things in this whole documentary.
Instead, a much easier option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos back.
Well, I'm calling the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like the millionth time you need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You signed the document. You did it?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
Well, then whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures here?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures?
Oh man,
here?
can Mike put that in the book?
She's panicking.
Yeah.
If you look at her face when he goes, then why'd you sign it?
Yeah.
Look at her face.
Well, then whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures here?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
Look at this.
So, no, it's not. And I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
But if it was my signature, how did you get it?
It's so great.
Yeah,
so great.
Man, it sucks when you have to admit you're wrong, right?
You have to look that long at the signature. It's yours.
You know it's yours. You know
Of course.
Of course.
Well, it says every time you call the cops, you owe us $5,000 for like punitive damages, but
So, really?
well, I'm just following the contract that you signed.
Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops on me just for being here anymore, I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and
But what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
When we took over that store, there was nothing in that store. The shelves were empty. I don't know why you guys are thinking we're the bad guys.
So now no Legos.
Josh's story has now completely changed. Now he's saying even if I'm able to make peace with Amanda, they still won't be able to give me the Legos back because they never even had the Legos to begin with. Well, if Josh is telling the truth, then why did Josh say this to us last time?
We're happy to give you your stuff back.
I mean, what stuff of ours would he be giving back if none of our stuff was even ever in his store? They're like, what about this?
I'm happy to go open that stupid cupboard and you can have all the sets in there. I want to give it back to him. I'm happy to give you the inventory. Get the inventory to Brian. I'll give him back. I'm not gonna screw you.
I mean, Josh is on video swearing to God and on everything he'll give us the Legos back. But now, for some reason, he never even had the Legos. This makes no sense.
Dude, the shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still. And this is his response.
Fuck you, I never said that.
Yeah, this does not go well. Josh is not happy about this.
he did.
Give a damn of your fucking opinion. It's wrong. And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go in court. Who enforces the law?
The court. So
Exactly.
you're saying that
Man, It's just a
So you're saying,
difference of opinion.
so basically what you're saying is
Wow.
I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Let's go to court then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, is that what you want?
Yeah.
You really want that?
I mean, I would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's what you want, I mean, it seems like this is what you want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but.
Let's just not go down. Look.
Dang.
Let's don't go down that route. It doesn't really matter because.
I just want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos. Give them back. It's pretty easy. It's kind of funny that this entire video, Josh has just been begging me to sue him.
Show me. Let's go to court.
But the second I agree to it, his attitude completely changes. It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him, and the only reason he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared. In fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna tell the world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Think you can f yourself.
Dang.
You man, you stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're fucking thief.
Dang. Wow. Okay.
You can shut the fuck up.
I like goes, okay.
That's your fucking choice.
So basically, these are my two options. I can do what Josh wants me to do and shut up, which I can say right now, I'm definitely not doing that. So what's the alternative? I can, I guess, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars somehow, and then maybe spend 3 to 4 years in court fighting them, and somehow if I win, then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck. Or maybe I can somehow find a way to engineer a third option, which I call option number 3, small claims court. Think about it, small claims court is basically just like big boy court, except it costs basically nothing, and you get a judgment pretty much instantly. So I gathered my friends around a campfire to tell them about option number 3. One of the thoughts you had was taking them to small claims court, right?
No, because it's way too much money to take to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, it's 12,000 at the most, right? 12,500.
Everyone hated option number 3, and I guess it makes sense.
Dude, these are great marshmallows, bro. But fucking, that's a stupid idea, bro. You know.
Give me another bong rip. Let me think about this for a second.
Right.
We ended up looking it up.
Way more wine coolers in the. All right, no. Okay.
And you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily. But then this is what would happen to his $190,000. But I'm not giving up. We just need to get creative.
Couldn't they sue for specific boxes?
So you're kind of right. Here, check this out.
Well, listen, me and my kid were.
Yeah. The apple doesn't fall from the tree, huh?
Yeah. Who's more annoying, Mike or this kid? Jeez.
If you wanted to, could you take them to small claims court?
If you wanted to limit it.
If I wanted to limit it.
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that, though, right?
We could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more, you know?
So here's the here's the pitch.
Here we go.
What if we have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000 and we get $100,000?
It's unbelievable. That's
right.
That's great. And he does it all.
I was invited to his graduation. I just you know.
Right.
Oh,
I was allowed
cool
to be
with
there.
you. He was cool with you showing up. Okay. He just asked no props, right? That's the only thing he asked.
Didn't happen, but yeah. That's why
He
we
can
don't
ask
talk.
all he wants over my dead body.
The superintendent got a hand buzzard handshake when he got his diploma.
You think I bought this shark hat to leave it at home? I don't think so.
Yeah. Whereas then you see Mike's hat clapping when he's pulling the string.
Yeah, the shark fins.
No.
Well, why not? The reason that this will never work is because of a legal term called claim splitting. Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal. Yes, if 10 different
My lawyers told me I could totally do that.
people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times? Think about it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns out that that is actually not considered claim splitting.
Yeah.
So basically, if I can find 10 different victims of Bricks and Minifigs, my plan will work. And maybe I don't have to find 10 victims. Maybe I can create them. Starting with myself. First, I signed up for a credit card and then used that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan. I then used this $10,000 to buy a few Lego sets from Brian. Specifically, these Lego sets. And according to the legal paperwork, they're still Brian's to sell to me. But just in case Bricks and Minifigs tries to argue that for some reason this wasn't a legal sale, I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
On the spot.
Official, we have a public notary approving it. Notary public. We have a notary public approving it. I own these Lego sets
Notary
now, right?
public, motherfucker.
Once I stamp it, it's on.
Notary public! Get in here!
Here we go. Why people are crazy? You been suing each other for Legos?
I know.
I gotta get some Legos.
You know, she had a story at dinner for, you're not going to believe this shit.
Guys, use I'm a white boy here.
Pleasure. Congratulations.
So this is the end of part 2 there. Frog's cutting up part 3. I will say there's a lot of stuff that's happening in this case. It has advanced quite a bit. If you don't want spoilers, then don't go looking for it, and we will continue to cover this for you, as well as all the other things.
Called Bricks and Minifigs. The company sent 2 guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back. The video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But we ended up taking them to court, and we actually won. When I went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us. Dang it! So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony, and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business.
We didn't get we still had to get the Legos back.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a promise to this family that I was not going to stop on my journey until we get them their entire Lego collection back.
I've got nothing better to do.
Right now, the 2
Let's
owners,
go.
Joshua Johnson and Brennan Best, probably think that they're safe by closing out the store.
Hi,
But
my name's
the reality is I can
cum gutters.
literally just sue them all over again, but personally this time.
His page is Reckless Ben. Zempig, we're good, man. How are you?
We're good.
So
Who's that?
I started to
Me?
file my lawsuit. But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected. And the reason was I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing.
Basically, before this court case gets approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first.
Is that a common thing? Like, is that a normal thing? Anybody know out there? Sunflower, where were you?
Yeah, it's legal stuff. I'm not
I mean,
sure.
it certainly hasn't come up in either of the lawsuits we're involved.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so they force you to go meet face to face before you sue the person you want to sue? That sounds so weird to me.
Is that a state thing or is this criminal versus
Right.
civil?
That's a good question.
Are we in civil, or is this a civil lawsuit or a criminal lawsuit? That we're
Well,
involved?
they won the small claims lawsuits. Remember, last we left, they did 10 different people did $10,000 small claim lawsuits against
That's
Bricks and
hilarious.
Minifigs, and they didn't even reply, so they won on default judgment. So this is a civil suit.
I tried calling Josh, but I'm blocked.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person.
Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
When we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
It's crazy.
Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
Interrupt his phone call?
No, probably not. I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call, so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call.
I like how he's just having this conversation outside.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
Everything's good, honey.
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone with corporate bricks and minifigs. And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this.
Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Okay. Well, no, they said they're getting some guy to talk to us.
Hello, I'm Officer CEO.
Really? But they told us that they were. I know.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area. Because a few minutes later, this happened.
The police just showed up. What the heck? Why are the police at his house?
Bro, so cool.
Now this is when it gets fucking crazy.
Come on, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my god. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars at his house? We didn't even walk up to his house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law. Oh, shoot.
My name's Officer American Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. Didn't stop that.
I didn't?
No.
I thought I stopped.
Yeah, you definitely stopped.
You said he ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said he ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like,
Because we definitely stopped at the stop sign.
Stopped.
Yeah.
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We
look at
fully stopped at the stop sign. So
That's
this
a
is an
stop.
illegal traffic stop.
Wow.
So who's Ben?
Me?
Ben? How's Utah?
It's good.
Like it?
Hey, that's some Porky's shit right there.
Yeah.
Where you boys from?
It's pretty obvious that the police know why we're here. So I just explained to them the entire situation.
This old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
The only problem is it's a crazy story and the police officer did not believe me.
$200,000. $200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, when the officer went back to his car, this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Reckless Ben? He said he didn't have his ID, but he was just straight lying to me about everything else, so.
Since the cops don't believe my story, they trespassed me from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay.
Yeah, we were forced to go home without having the...
You have the number for Gentle Ben? No, I'm looking for Reckless Ben.
Uncle Ben? No.
Uncle Ben.
This good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even, get to talk to him and we're in trespass.
So, dude.
Bro.
The one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
These windows are so tinted that you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tent, the same police showed up to our house.
Oh no, we're getting pulled over again.
So now they're following them to their house.
Wow. It was weird. He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already talked about it.
Yeah, well, thanks for being so cool about everything.
Yeah.
They're after us, dude.
Anyways, since Josh clearly doesn't want to have this good faith conversation with me, I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Wait, guys, let's throw it off that thing.
Just like in the previous video, I tried to give Josh the benefit of the doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way. But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also blocked.
I'm sorry.
The only option left is to show up to his house.
This is wild.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? Huh? Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
How awkward this is.
It's so weird.
It kind of seems like Brandon doesn't
Like, is
want
it
to have
worth
this
living
good-
your life this way rather than just get it over with and just give them what they need? Get the fuck out of there.
So I didn't see the very beginning of this. So they won the lawsuit.
Correct. So now he wasn't able to file the lawsuit against Josh, the other owner, because it says you have to make an effort to resolve this outside of court first. You have to a good faith, whatever.
Okay.
What? And then this guy was in the lawsuit, got approved, and they won. So now he's showing up at his house asking for the money that's owed.
Okay.
faith conversation to resolve this problem outside of court, and I gave him plenty of time to speak.
I guess if you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed up, and again, for some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody
no,
else.
he stole $200,000
How
with
do you
it.
know this?
Because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in
Say,
court.
hey, bitch, who are you?
He inherited the store. He's being blamed for
How do
everything
you
that the
know?
previous owner did, and he's trying
Well,
to
that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it,
Uh-huh.
and he's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court.
If
Okay.
you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
They
The
just
police
don't
gave
give a
me a
shit.
formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted. But my court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they all look the same. No.
Some Dabbleverse shit right here.
I know.
Joshua
I
Johnson.
mean, that's just a bunch of memes.
Johnson.
Right.
We lower their tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known for, is reducing people's exposure to lawsuits.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me because...
Dude, I watched that show on Netflix. I think it's called American Crime Evil.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
that
the
Western show.
Yeah,
and
great.
those people, they're like the OG Zionists of America.
Yeah.
Take it over. Yep.
Well,
talk about consortia.
They're in power, as you will learn.
If Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're going to go to hell. Or I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness. But still, Brandon and Josh probably actually believe...
It really is, between the underwear and this. Pretty nutty.
That this is going to be eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
I promise you, I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
But maybe I can use this to my advantage. My problem right now seems to be that Josh is never going to listen to anything I ever tell him. But if someone from his church heard this audio, maybe he would listen to them. So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was to have a talk with Josh to save him from going to this outer darkness.
Okay, good luck. And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed. So
yeah, we ended up just driving home, but on our way back, this happened.
What? Pulled over again? For what? How's it going?
How's it going? I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fort Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, what's your name? Where you been? Hanging out down here.
At this point, we realized what's going on. Yesterday, I told Brandon that our plan is to now sue them personally.
We could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're going to resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
Yeah, Josh and Brandon think that if they can somehow get us arrested and thrown in jail, then we won't be able to sue them. I don't know what they told the police we did this time, but they caught us too late. The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to...
This is such a genius move to send this Mormon kid to be like, you're going to hell because you what?
Right.
Save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
What's going on, sir? You been sit on down here for me for what brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the Harbor Second Ward. There's been an audio going around with the young men group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God.
Who's that?
So
I guess
that's, that's him.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but
I was just gonna ask him, like, is he willing to give up everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God.
I mean, his
This
own
might be-
planet. Why would you do that?
Right. He goes, all right, you don't want me to annoy you? I'll get your own people to annoy you, motherfucker.
Right. And they're good at annoying people.
Oh.
Be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
But anyways, back to us. The police apparently got a call that we had heroin on us.
this officer is going to conduct the search of your person because there are substances in the vehicle. Really? So he's going to do that. I'm going to put this away, and then we'll be right. Don't reach in your pockets for me, okay? Sounds good. Thank you. Like this, the vehicle will be searched. Okay. I'm going to have you stick by my sergeant.
Wow.
Dirty.
After 2 hours of searching the car, obviously they found no drugs.
So you didn't find
I explained to the police that we didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs is so desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us arrested so they don't have to pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyway.
Now, you know, the fact that they can just pop in, take shit out of a video, take this out, and just do whatever they want to cover their ass is pretty fucking crazy.
It is.
Yeah. And but
There's
it
nothing-
happens.
Right. There's nothing you can do about it.
Is this in Utah?
So, right, these cops are in Utah and the owners are in Utah. The store
Right.
itself that he was at is in Oregon.
Right.
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of Mormons in Oregon too. I think it's all linked up.
Yes.
Yeah, but this is another story. If you saw it as a movie, you'd go, all right, that's too much, where they just keep calling the cops on them again and again and again. And
Hey, listen, we had an idiot strike us again and again and again, so anything's possible.
Even
not a
though we were
Mormon, is he?
passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not
He's a
going to let
moron.
us go until we told them what the drugs were.
Your eyes, for example, right? There's a constriction, which is
Constriction?
dilating, and then
Do you
not.
notice it?
So I haven't been looking at this. I'll show him. Look, go ahead, look at him.
Oh, look at you?
Yep.
You do see it?
So
It's crazy. I have no idea because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests. Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't understand what you're seeing in my eyes.
I'm going to have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledge that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not, to be honest.
I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
I'm walking a very dangerous line, which
Oh.
you end up a lot of times.
It's like one of those lectures I used to get from the radio DJs when you prank call them. They go, look, the authorities get involved and It's not going to be pretty, my friend. You're not
Go
going to
on
enjoy
your
it.
permanent record.
Yep.
Yeah. And you could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali. Okay. Not worth it, right? Yeah. We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, dirty.
I'm willing to cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
We'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that. Does that make sense? Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved. And attached to this email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone. He wouldn't even talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside, I'm really going to have to get creative. So I made this poster that says, "I stole a dying man's life savings," and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
That's crazy. Stop for a sec. It's so crazy that now with cameras everywhere, literally on the cops, the kids have the cameras. You can't get away with this kind of shit as easily. But just think 50 years ago, the kind of shit that you could just bury,
breaking people's kneecaps.
Sure. Yeah.
People go missing. You kidding me?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them, and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
The police realized that
never
we're not
good
breaking any law.
when you have a cop with a cowboy hat. It's a double,
especially if you're not in Texas. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, they've been called here for a false reason, so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you. This is going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's life savings. So we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, but the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so.
Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
Hello.
Can I see those papers?
Yeah.
So this is what you're trying to serve him with?
Yes. That's required by the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Okay,
that's insane.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it. But the only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
He does not want the paper. So
You don't want the papers?
here's that back for you.
Okay.
Yeah, the police told me that they can't
I mean,
serve
that's
the papers
insane.
for me.
You go,
That's how it works.
you go. I'm going to go serve him, and then he comes back, and goes, "Yeah, you know what? He doesn't want it." Oh, I didn't know we could do that.
Wait, you can do that?
What?
Because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you,
These are court papers.
it doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it.
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 incidents.
Yeah, well, first, so they're incidents because he's lying to you guys. He's making them incidents. We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts before you can get a court case approved. So we did that. He called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go the legal process, find an actual process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
No, we're fucking.
You just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, we have no relationship. That's why she's here. Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you were describing.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased, and if they were going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the side of the criminal.
Now, I don't understand something.
I guess
so the cops can't get involved in a serving. Like why would he even take those papers from the kid and look them over? That's got nothing to do with him.
Right.
It's nuts.
It's pretty wild, and it gets explained a little bit later here. So I won't ruin it for you.
No, good.
Wrong. However, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Okay, see ya.
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
Oh, sure. The paper? The serving paper?
Yeah.
Here you go. Well?
Do they think it's a false case? What the heck?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all for today. Thank you.
I think this phone call was the breaking point for the police.
Oh, he's rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Hello. Okay.
Okay. Find you back.
Am I being arrested? Really?
That's crazy.
Ben got arrested. Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, you're being arrested.
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
You can film from the sidewalk wherever it's public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do. What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person to protect an evil criminal? Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the bricks and minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church, of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They are like a...
So now you're seeing what's happening. Everybody knows everybody, and everybody's looking out for each other based on the fact that they're all Mormons. Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Huge clan that takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect these criminals. So now, there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them. Which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic end.
When you get it, are you going to pay the people back that are giving you the money?
but at least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What's you guys up to?
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're going to get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to do the lawsuit anymore. We're just going to do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of any technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
But after going through every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
We're going to take it down.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called up the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or, you know, just because something looks funny. Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code. And other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio. So when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give it back to him? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are. I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so...
yeah, we don't do that. So like I said...
Oh, well, that's good to know. Thanks for not doing that. Take care. Talk to you later.
That's not our department. Sorry.
Right. No, we only do that for the right reasons. We never do it for the wrong reasons.
Right. Try our corruption extension.
Pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen?
Wild.
No, I don't do that, Ben. I follow the Utah State Code, like I just said.
Okay. I don't know. It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested, because this is what happens next.
Check this out.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Wow. Do not do that. You understand me? Right now, you're attempting to destroy evidence.
Attempting to destroy evidence. This is check this out.
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened.
This is what I love about this guy is he's requesting all the all the cops' body cam footage to continue piecing all this together.
First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is on.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, what grounds do you have to even take my fucking phone?
Yeah, it's dog shit.
Unlocked. And at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Stop talking.
I was
Stop
giving
talking,
it to you.
Okay.
It's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet. I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay, let's put him in the back of the car.
On what ground? What are you arresting him for?
Well, I got to say for either,
destroying evidence, tampering with evidence. But how?
Resisting orders.
But he wasn't. He like none of the. They have no reason to arrest him. They're just trying everything. You know.
And again, the police decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
Okay. My name's Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yes, that's all
I imagine it would.
So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail, just for promoting our GoFundMe, we started doubting if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video, but I had no clue that it was a...
Okay, so I gotta skip this because they get swatted. Like the entire police force comes in, rifles out, guns out. And
we actually have to turn the studio over too, so why don't we take a quick break?
Okay. And then where are we going? Are we starting the studio back up or are we going to Rumble?
We could start this one back up.
Okay.
All right.
So here's the deal. Cops show up, they SWAT them, they bring everybody outside, and they go in, guns drawn, they bring everybody outside, and they claim that they got a report that there were stolen Legos in their house. You know, the Legos that they've been trying to get back for this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they claim that they have them stolen in the car, in the house.
If there's a reason to draw your weapons, it's definitely for something like that.
For Legos.
Seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's going to come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos. Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang.
Okay?
Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant. The reason they were searching our house was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. It's evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos.
So what you're seeing is these cops are either coming up with this on their own or are being instructed to pull all this shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it has to be somebody pulling the strings.
Yeah.
They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before.
And here's the other thing. They never find Legos at the house, but they bring everybody in. They cuff everybody and bring them in. How is that legit?
Right.
Like, I get you have a warrant and you're coming in, but none of these people have warrants. You have a search warrant. You searched, you didn't find Legos, you leave.
Right. Yeah, that's what you're there for.
And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously.
even though he's acting like a crazy person. Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. But instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking to their story that we're the thieves.
Taking everybody.
Wow. I've never seen this many white people arrested.
I know. Only in Utah, dude. It's crazy out there.
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail. Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Then I'm Detective Nikosha.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date.
Wow.
But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding. If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company, even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send him an email, like show up to court this day. That would be so easy for us, but this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law, send him an email, and they're like, he doesn't want your papers, you just have to figure it out civilly. And I'm like, this is the civil method, you know? Like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then just sue him then. I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like, do you see how this is a circle? I am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he said it might have been heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car.
Yeah, this, again, I agree with you. Why you're doing this by yourself without a lawyer there is not smart.
Obviously no heroin, so I don't know what Josh is telling them to that we're doing, but suing him is not working for us. So let's do a GoFundMe. Right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Hang tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
What is it, Officer Tookie?
Good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe.
It's a joke. Don't spaz out, Took. What's a joke?
Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get, so basically what ended up happening is Ben got arrested, which we were pretty blown away he got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, you know, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. What other questions do you, like, I guess have? Because there's not really, I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest. That's just the whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly, like, kind of shocked to be arrested.
I mean, he's just letting them babble. He's just letting them go. Like, why stop him?
That, yeah, this is definitely a very strange thing to be getting interrogated about, especially considering from my angle and the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy. It's like us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money back, and I'm the one, you know, getting put in cuffs. It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for, so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
It sounded like a great project to me. I was like, okay, like it's for a good cause.
How are you doing?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of them to admit that the GoFundMe was my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben.
Well, this guy really has a hair up his ass, bug up his ass for this GoFundMe, huh?
Was behind the GoFundMe idea as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started, I think
But he was supportive of it as his channel, right? He said, oh yeah, let's do this for the channel. From my understanding. Was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian, because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this. Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court, or else he will get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And That was their solution.
But I was wrong.
We're going to book you back into the jail. Okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court, right?
Okay, should I
Yep.
go back?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right here that's going to... He has cuffs for you.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be... And I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me. And when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail. So now I have to wait a month in jail.
Lego jail. Enjoy your Mormon prison.
However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Let's go, man, The illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
Now, I just have to wait for court. And honestly, I'm not excited. My entire life, I was taught if you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded. But I guess I was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble. I couldn't fix anything, and now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail.
Wow.
But I finally accept my fate. I failed, and now it's time to go home.
Or is it?
All right.
Before I made it home, one of my
There it
roommates
goes.
called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So it rings the doorbell, and it's like, is Mr. Snyder here? I was like, why? I was like, can I deliver a message for you? He's like, how could you deliver a message? He said it just like that. He was like, just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest. Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known. Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now. So immediately, I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for. Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Go to Thailand.
I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here. What's going on? What the heck is that thing? Can you get loose on that?
Look at him.
I bet he ate menudo while he was there.
At this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
Come on.
If me
Come
posting
on.
this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me,
Just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. Go right now. It's going to be sick.
And yeah, all of the law enforcement that's protecting bricks and minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon at patreon.com/RecklessBen.
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie I made that all the streaming services rejected once they saw how gnarly it was. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight bricks and minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this.
Well, so the GoFundMe, I think, is over $400,000.
Wow.
So far.
I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Part
Amazing.
2.
But they can. They can get him.
Well, so yeah, he's by no means out of the woods, you know? Now, if you guys are interested, he made a video on all the redacted footage and plays it with the cops talking to each other and stuff. You can hear it, or we can watch it another time. But yeah, it's shit's still going on, and it's ugly. It ain't pretty.
Amazing.